Anger, sadness, frustration, confusion, fear, knowing, gratitude, happiness, joy, peace, sadness. In 1 second, snap of a finger, you could switch from one emotion to the other. Already this morning, this Sunday morning, I've gone through that entire cycle of emotions. And I'm creating this video right now, really coming onto it, not quite sure what I was going to say, how I was going to express it, but just being present to that cycle of emotions. And noticing that the only way that I can keep going is to actually feel each one. To feel the anger, the tension in my throat, the tension in my chest. To feel the sadness, the ache in my heart. To feel the frustration, like my fists wanting to tighten. Again, that constriction. And then the releasing of that. The surrendering into it, moving into the gratitude, moving into the happiness, moving into the joy, moving back into connection, and settling into the peace. And then feeling it all over again and allowing it. I think we tend to try to avoid certain emotions because of the pain. We don't want to experience the pain. We don't want to feel the sadness. We don't want to feel the anger. And when we do, there's something so beautiful about that, of that acceptance of all parts of ourselves, of the allowing, of the receiving. And that's the depth. That's the depth of the human experience, is that we do have all these emotions and there's nothing wrong with any of them. One is not better than the other. And as I go through this cycle today, and there's no point in me talking about what happened or why I'm experiencing these emotions, but simply to just sit in them this morning, this afternoon, and to experience them. And to share with you that it's okay. It's okay for you to experience the cycle of emotions, for you to deeply experience each and every one of them right on top of one another, because the sadness can lead to crying, which can then lead to happiness, which could lead to more crying, because it's like these different ends of the spectrum. It's actually like the further they are on the spectrum, the more similar they are. The fear has the exact same feeling in the body as the excitement. And by actually experiencing the sadness on such a deep level, to experience the tears can lead right into the swing to the other side of the joy, of the gratitude. And it's just having and witnessing that experience. And to connect with it, it's just, I'm allowing it. And I'm getting goosebumps as I'm saying that, of feeling all of this in my body. And I think this is one reason why I have not gotten sick, because I think the physical illnesses that begin in the body are because we hold it in and we deny the feelings. And I've allowed myself, for the first time in my life last year, to really experience all of it and to start to accept all parts of myself, all those emotions, all of those fears, and to not dwell in them, but to experience them and then surrender into them, and in the process let them go. And so there is this cathartic experience, this releasing, this letting go of all of that, so that it doesn't store in my body. It's fleeting, it's impermanent. And to allow it to be impermanent, to not think that this is my experience forever, right? The tears come, but they eventually stop. I just leave you with this today, and to ask you a question. What are you feeling? Can you allow it? Can you experience it? All of it. Namaste. Thank you for giving me this space to just be authentically me.